Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Crafternoon tea. So this week I've been having a bit of a forage out in nature. I'm going to show you how to make a leaf card. So this one's a little toadstool design, but get creative, think of different designs you can do as well. So all you're going to need is just go out into the woods or your garden or any local park, gather some different coloured leaves, a pair of scissors and some PVA glue. So, and a piece of card, of course, to stick it on as well. So get creative, don't forget to share your makes with us and follow me through step by step and I'll show you how to make one for yourself. Enjoy! First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to fold our card in half and fold it down the middle. So make sure it's all lined up nice and straight and fold it. So I've gone foraging and I've got all these nice colour leaves. I've got some green ones, some red ones and some yellowy ones. So I think this will be quite nice for our craft. So I'm going to do my card sideways. You can do it this way if you'd like, but I think it would be quite nice to have a landscape picture this time. So I was looking at this green leaf just before I started and I think I'm just going to put this along the bottom as the grass. So I'm going to go straight in and I'm going to glue that on and then we're going to cut down some of the leaves. So I'm just going to get some glue out. I'm just using PVA, but you can use whatever you've got around your home as well. So if you've got a glue gun, you can use that. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to press that down and secure that in place. So there is the base of our picture so far. So what I'm going to do next is I've got these different shaped and size red leaves. So I'm just going to pick them off the stalk and sort of weigh up what one would be a good size to start with. So I'm going to start with this really little one that I've got here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into a mushroom top shape. So be really gentle with your leaves because they cut quite easily. They don't need a lot of pressure. So I'm going to pop the first one on there. I'm going to get a slightly bigger one this time. I'm going to cut this one too. So it's sort of a semicircle shape. If you're not too confident cutting freehand, you can draw it out first. I'm going to leave the bottom of this. It's got quite a nice rugged edge and I think it will add a bit more texture to our picture. So I'm going to go for 3 mushrooms. So I'm going to cut one more little one, I think. Let's see if this will be too small. Let's give it a go. Let's see. Make them different sizes, different shapes, add a bit of variation to it. There we go. So one big one in the middle and 2 little ones. So this is how we're coming along so far. What we're going to do next is I'm going to use the slightly yellow leaves. On the back there'll be a perfect colour for the dots on our mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is just cut a few little circles out. So we can turn them into little toadstools. Let's put that on there because that's slightly bigger. They don't have to be perfect, make it quite rustic. Let's do one more, I think I'll get one more out of this leaf. So I'm just cutting them freehand. There we go, so I haven't glued these down yet. I will do in a minute. But you can see we're starting to get our dots on our mushrooms. So I've got to do a few more to go on the other ones and then we're going to give our mushrooms some stalks as well. So just have a little play around, see what fits. Like I said, they are quite fiddly, so just be careful when you're doing it that you don't cut all the way through the leaves, otherwise you'll be going through quite a few. Okay, so I think I need 2 more little circles now. One last one. I think it's best sometimes to just play around with it rather than glue everything down as you go, because you can always move it. Something might look like it fits better in a different place. Perfect, so all of our mushrooms have got their little spots. And then what we're going to do now is just give our mushrooms some stalks, and then we're going to stick them down. So I'm going to use part of the leaf that I already had, and then I'm just going to slip it into a like so. I'm going to use the other side of that leaf, make sure we get as much use out of them as possible. Might need to trim that down a little bit though, because this is my shorter mushroom. I'm just going to pop it under. And then one more for the last one. So I'm just going to neaten up the bottom of this one and pop it under. And there we have it. So now we just need to glue it all down, and then our little card will be ready to go. Okay, so now we just need to stick our toadstools down. So I'm just going to push my leaves to the side that I haven't used. Again, I'm using PVA here, but use whatever glue you've got around the house. I'm sure it will all work. Oh, I've got quite a bit up to my paintbrush. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint the little dots on. So that they're glued in place. Ooh. Don't worry that the design's moving a bit, because we will sort it all out when it comes to sticking it down. It's a little bit fiddly. Okay, now I'm going to do the stalks next. So, oh, as you can see, they're a bit fiddly because they're quite flimsy. So I'm going to stick my stalk down there. And then I'm going to just cover the back of the toadstool and pop it on top. Good thing using PVA is that it doesn't dry too quickly, so you've got a bit of time to move it around. Just get a little bit more glue. And last one now. Oh, there we go. So all of our toadstools are stuck down. Oh, that one just came back up. Just make sure it's nice and secure. Pop that on there. And there we have it. Here is our finished card. Oh, so leave it to dry and then get ready to give it to your special loved one or friend. So I hope you've enjoyed making this craft with me. Have a little rummage outside and find some beautiful coloured leaves, and don't forget to share your crafts with us. See you next time for another Crafternoon tea. Take care.